Hey, how's it going? My name's Kacey Campbell. I live in Kaysville, Utah. I'm 15 years old, and I actually just came out yesterday, which is awesome. It's so exciting. I love it. Feels so much better. Um, so I live in Kaysville, which is arguably the hardest place to live if you're, lesbian or gay or bisexual. Um, because it's 97% Mormon, which, if you don't know what that is, it's a religion, like most religions, that just frowns upon the LGBT community. They say it's a sin, you're going to burn in hell, stuff like that. And of course, they say stuff like, don't, or hate the sin, don't hate the sinner, or whatever. But, it's the same thing. It still feels bad. It doesn't feel good. Um, so, I'll tell you my story. Um, when I was in about second grade, I lived in Farmington at the time, still in Utah. Um, I told my mom that I had this crush on a girl in my class, and she said, "Oh, that's awesome. That's totally fine. I still love you just as much. Now that doesn't change the way I feel. It doesn't change the way Dad feels." Um, and that's something that I have that a lot of you probably don't. My parents have been extremely supportive. Actually, most of my family has been, which is just awesome. All of them that did know that I was. Um, it's just awesome that they can support me like that. But and if you don't have that, you have people that still do care. So anyway, so I wanted to just tell this girl that I had a crush on in second grade that I told my mom. I said, I just want to tell her. I'm just going to tell her because I love her so much. I'm just going to tell her. And my mom's like, oh, okay, well, I'm fine with it. I love you just the same. But other people, they won't get it. They don't understand. Um, it's not something that people understand. So you can't tell her, I'm sorry. And so that, I didn't understand that. I was like, what? It's just me. Like, that's ridiculous. But I decided I should probably listen to my mom because it wouldn't be smart to do it. So from about second grade to fourth grade, I liked girls. I would tell my family that I liked girls, no shame at all. Um, and then around fourth grade, when kids in my class started talking about the like lesbians and gays and how gross they were and how they were going to burn in hell, and people started saying, "Oh, that's so gay," and it kind of made me feel like crap. But I realized, okay, I better hop on board and start liking boys, or people will know something is wrong with me. So I dated boys all the way through fourth grade up till ninth grade, and then something happened the midway through my ninth grade year. I can't even really explain it. It's not a feeling you can explain. Um, but I realized that, well, I guess I realized that I was gay in the beginning of the 8th grade, but I still knew I had to hide it, so I still dated boys. But that feeling just made me so sad, so depressed all the time, that to a point where a little ways into my ninth grade year, actually, yeah, okay, so some were in my 8th grade year, and at the beginning of my ninth grade year, I tried to take my life. And I don't even know if that's something my parents know. I know I've told a couple people, but you change as a person when you get to that point, Something snaps, and it's just, it's a feeling that you can't explain. People that look down on you, that are so closed-minded and ignorant, like, they don't know that feeling. Even people that support you can't understand that feeling. It's something that you have to go through to understand. I mean, there are people that are that depressed that aren't of the LGBT community, but you know, having to hide your sexuality is something that is so hard and such a lonely road that no one should have to go through, but we all do, you know. Um, And so I hit rock bottom, basically, is what happened. I had two choices. I could, you know, when you get to that point, you do have two choices. You either take all the pain away, you give up, or you stand up, you wipe your hands off, you stand proud, you stand tall, and you realize that who you are is perfect. It's just who you were meant to be. And you're beautiful, just as beautiful as anybody else on this world. You get to that point, and that's what I got. I had the choice to come out or give up, and I chose to come out. And, and I didn't just make that decision yesterday. I started telling my family slowly, person by person. I told 3 friends, and they have been so, so supportive, and I love you so much for that. Thank you. And my family is just incredibly supportive. It's amazing, But I got to a point where I just didn't want to do it person by person and have to explain it. So, yesterday, I cut my hair, which is awesome. I love it. I think it looks great. People did a great job. And I just came out. I just did it. And the response that I got, it's been incredible. It's all positive. I haven't gotten one negative thing. I've had people messaging me telling me that they have so much respect for me now, that I'm so strong and stuff like that. And it's great. It's such a great experience. It's so much better than being alone in my room, I just sit down here and just be so sad and cry and just want it all to go away. And I know that there's a lot of you out there that feel that way. Trust me, I know how it feels. And it's not fun. I've been there. I've been to the point where nothing else matters. You're just so lonely that nothing can fix it. So I have this girl who goes to my school. After I came out yesterday, I had this girl message me and tell me that she was also a lesbian. She's still closeted though, so I'm not gonna say her name, but she came out to me and told me that it's hard. It's just as hard as I felt it was, but she said that by me coming out, it's gonna make it so much easier for her to do it when she's ready. And that feeling you get when someone says something like that to you is incredible. You feel like you've done something right, and out of a lifetime of feeling that you're doing something wrong, it's just the greatest feeling ever. But I know, you get to that point where you're just angry. That, coming out is not just an overnight decision, I got to a point, I was angry all the time. I was angry at myself. I was angry at all my friends. I wouldn't hang out with them because I didn't think they understood. I thought that they would hate me if they knew. So I felt like they were all fake. Like they were all fake friendships, and there was no point to continue on with them. It was all just going to end soon. So by me being so angry all the time and so hurt all the time, it didn't just affect my life. It affected all my relationships with my friends, with my parents, with my siblings. I was miserable to be around because I was miserable inside. So I decided that I needed to come out, or I was hurting more people. I was harming more people. So I came out, and the feeling is awesome. And I know a lot of you can't come out right now because you're not ready. But I'm telling you, hiding should not be an option, and killing yourself is definitely not an option. So find something that makes you feel good, that makes you forget about the pain and realize that you are wanted. You are wanted on this earth, and we need more people like you. Find a TV show, a website, a friend, go to an LGBT community at your local college, There's centers everywhere. Even here in Utah, there's places, there's websites. So find a teacher, a family member, a friend, anybody, and just let them build you up until you're ready to be who you are. Don't give up. No one can tell you that it's blasphemy or that it's a sin to be in love. Love is something that can never be wrong. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it, or at least everybody should. When you look at that person you're in love with and that feeling you get, it's unreal. It's the best feeling ever. People can't tell you it's fake. They can't tell you it's a sin because you know you're in love. You know that what you're feeling is unbelievable and extraordinary. So hold on to that. You're not alone. There's many of us out here. We all love you. Don't hurt yourself because it doesn't make you feel better. You stop feeling. You're dead. You leave the people that did love you hurt and in pain. I know that sometimes feeling nothing seems like it'd be a better idea than feeling hurt, but it's not, because this journey will make you a more compassionate, more understanding, more diverse person, and people will praise you for that. People will love you, and you matter. You are meant to be here. I'm meant to be here. There are so many of us out here, it's just unreal. Just stay strong and keep going. And I love you. You can email me. I'll give you my email. It'll be down there. Don't be afraid, because it gets so much better. It's gotten better for me, and it's been one day. People's minds will change. Watch Ellen. Watch shows that have homosexual couples on them, like Grey's Anatomy or Pretty Little Liars. Watch It Gets Better videos. That's what helped me. Just find something and hold on to that until you're ready, because it gets so much better, and there's a whole world out there that just needs you. So keep going, please. It gets better. I love you. We all love you. It gets better.